Look at the babies. The orange and white one looks exactly like Ragnar, like he's gonna be the same size and everything. And the little black and white one is teeny tiny. I'm pretty sure that those are her two kittens. I am making breakfast right now, but I figured I would start the vlog for the week, even though it's Sunday. I know I'm not going to film much tomorrow and Tuesday. Eden doesn't have school or anything, so I just got to get work stuff done. I watched another stupid movie last night. There's been so many disappointing ones lately. Like, we watched a few weeks ago when that No One Will Save You movie came out on Hulu. We watched that. It was horrible. It started off promising. It's like an alien movie. Alien abduction type movie. It started off seeming like it was going to be good. Nobody talks throughout the whole movie, which isn't a big deal, but the ending was so stupid. It started getting so dumb halfway through, and that one just wasn't great. And then, I'm trying to think of the newer ones that we've watched. I watched a really stupid movie on Netflix called Two. I think it's called Two. It's about these people that wake up with their stomachs sewn together, and that it's so dumb. It's so dumb. I thought it was gonna be like a decent horror movie, but it wasn't really a horror movie. It was just stupid. And then last night I watched Bones and All, which usually when a movie has a book, I've read the book first, but I've never read that book. So I thought it was gonna be like a horror movie, not a stupid weird love story type thing. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't that great, and it had again a dumb ending, a dumb ending that I didn't really understand. But whenever I see Timothy Chalamet, I can't see anything other than that skit that he did with Pete Davidson on SNL, where they're like making fun of rappers, like SoundCloud rappers, and he's just going, yeet, skirt. That's the only thing I can ever think of when I see him now. But yeah, it wasn't horrible, but I didn't like the ending, and it just wasn't that great. We've been watching, like, trying to watch a movie every weekend, at least one movie, and I can't think of the other ones that we've seen lately. I want to watch the Monsters of California, the one that Tom DeLonge did. But I don't think Steven's interested in that one. It's on Amazon right now, but it's not free yet. Amazon Prime. You have to rent it or buy it. And I'm not up for spending money if it's going to be horrible like every other movie I've seen lately. Why can't I think of what the other movies were? The kitchen is right underneath our bedroom, so if I'm up early and I'm cooking something, that usually wakes him up, because he'll be like, I smell food. Yeah, I can't think of the other movies. I know last weekend we watched Batman and Batman Returns, the two best Batmans, because Michael Keaton was Batman. That was like, I don't think I've seen those movies since I was very young, because Batman was like my brother's favorite thing ever, and I got so burnt out on them because every single day, multiple times a day, he'd want to watch the Batman movies, and he was just crazy about Batman, so I never really rewatched those as I got older, because I had seen them so much. But yeah, I just accidentally hit the button to shut this off. Make some scrambled eggies now. And then that should be everything. I have hash browns in the air fryer. I have bacon in the oven. I had never cooked bacon in the oven before until the last time I cooked bacon, and I couldn't believe how much less messy it was. I always thought that it would just splatter all over the inside of the oven like it does on the stovetop, but it really doesn't that much. And then you can just clean the oven with power wash afterwards because it just dissolves grease like crazy. I'm telling you, I tell everybody to use Dawn Power Wash for everything because it just works so well. But anyway, I'm going to go so that I can make sure the eggs don't burn, and I will talk to you guys later on or tomorrow. I know, I missed you too. Yeah. He gets so upset when I don't let him in here for school because I can't have him in here during speech and OT because he's such a distraction. He'll be sitting here on me and Aiden just wants to pet him and play with him. Here we go. He's gonna lick my entire arm here. I know, I missed you too. I'm sorry. You can't be in here for those classes. He's purring like a motor. You're so cute. You're so stinking cute. You're hurting my back though. You're very heavy. He wants to see what you're eating. This cat. He's so lovey, it's ridiculous.
Delicious!
I'm gonna have cat fur in my mouth now. Look at the way he's laying on me. You're sliding down because I can't. I know, you're sliding.
The porcupine like poop. Yeah, the porcupine like poop.
Enough with poop. Everything is poop lately with this kid. He's a nut. He's a nut, Ragnar. No jumping on the bed, okay?
Hey,
Oh my God.
I want to jump on the kitties.
No, we don't jump on the kitties. The kitty's gonna come jump on your bed. He's looking at him like this kid is crazy. I keep seeing these videos all over TikTok about weird things that are in the ingredients in Walmart brand items, and I did have a bag of Great Value brand marshmallows, and it does say may contain traces of tilapia. That's so gross. But also I think it's because this stuff is processed on like the same equipment that they do a bunch of other stuff on. So they have to cover their ass if someone has like an allergic reaction to fish just to make sure that like these could have come in contact with it. But also I have to throw these out because I bought these a long time ago and they expired in June. We were gonna make s'mores and then we never made s'mores, and now I have to throw away a whole bag of marshmallows. They're still soft, there's probably nothing wrong with them, but I am very I don't care as much when it comes to like Tylenol or aspirin or stuff like that expiration dates, because that stuff's still good for a while, but once you've had food poisoning once, you don't mess with food expiration dates. So I know that's just marshmallows and it's probably still good, but do I feel wasteful? Yes. I don't like throwing away a whole thing of something, but might as well, because I mean it said June, so 4 months ago was the expiration or the best buy date. I have to put some more. These are Aiden's favorite cookies. These, what are they called? Chips Deluxe with M&Ms. And I'm telling you, this is supposed to be the family size box. It's just a normal size box of cookies. They definitely used to be bigger than this. And then the normal size box of cookies is like laughable now. So they're more expensive and they friggin' messed with the sizes. Everything is like crazy. The prices of stuff all gone up. The sizes of packages all gone down. Good grief. Anyway, I'm just making lunch now. Today is Wednesday. This was his first day back at school. And already tomorrow he only has like one class because both his teachers are going to be out for something. So I don't know, it's an easy week this week, and the next week is his birthday, and he's all excited because he doesn't have school, technically, on his birthday, because they're having another meetup at 3 different zoos in Massachusetts, none of them which are close enough for us to go. So, again, he misses. I would like for him to be able to go to one of these days, but they're all too far from us. The closest one is the Boston one, and now that we live here, that's over an hour away. There's one that's 2 hours away, like way out in western Massachusetts, and I'm trying to clean out the dripper thing for my coffee maker. And then where's the other one? The other one is over an hour away too. So we're not going to the zoo. If they had done Roger Williams Zoo, which is in Rhode Island, we would have been able to go to that one because that's close to us. Not like super close, but closer. But I guess because it's a Massachusetts school, they're not going to do a Rhode Island field trip. So I guess that's the reason why. But anyway, I'm going to go have lunch, and then I'll probably check in either later or tomorrow. One more thing before I check out for today. I finally ordered a mattress. I did not want to because I did not want to spend $300 right now. I tried to get like the lowest price one I could find, but like it took me all day yesterday researching because I wanted to make sure that it was good for side sleepers because I always sleep on one side or the other. Good for people with back pain, what material should it be made of, how thick it should be. So everything I was researching said if you sleep on your side, you should have at least a 12-inch mattress. And the one I've been sleeping on forever is only an 8-inch mattress. But like, not even that is the issue. The issue is that this mattress is at least 20 years old because I bought this mattress. I had it for at least 9 years before Steven and I moved in together. And we've been together for like 11 years. 12? My God, I'm losing... How many years has it been? 12 years. We've been together for 12 years. So, like, 21-year-old mattress, 20-year-old mattress, I can't. Like, it's something we knew we needed to get, like, years ago. And it's one of those things, just like the washing machine, that I keep saving up for, and then I have to spend money on something else. It's one of those things that's important and you need it, but it gets pushed to the side because it's so expensive. So if it comes and I don't like it, I'm going to return it. But last night, the main issue with the mattress and why I know my back issues are being exacerbated by this mattress is there's a dip in it. And it's so uncomfortable because I always tend to sleep in the same spot. Everybody does it. But it's so old that there's a dip in it now. And it's just like it doesn't support my hip and lower back area. So last night Steven put a body pillow, because he always sleeps with a body pillow, underneath the mattress where the dip is, so that the body pillow was between the bed frame and the mattress, because it's one of those bed frames that you don't need the box spring for. And I'll be damned if that didn't like really help the mattress feel better, because it felt like it was straight and there was no dip in it. And I don't want to admit to him today that my back feels a lot better, because he's going to be mad that I wasted, well, it's not a waste of money because we need a new mattress anyway. But if I get this one and I like it, I'm going to get him one eventually too, because I've told you guys before, we sleep in separate beds, because if we slept in the same bed, it would just be disastrous. We slept in the same bed for the first few years of us being together, and it's just, he runs really hot. I like to be covered up at night. He does not like a top sheet. I need a top sheet to be able to sleep. I take up the whole bed and he gets mad at that. Since I was about 6 years old, I've had a full-size bed, and I sprawl. I'm a sprawler. Even I sleep on my side, but like my legs are always everywhere. So key to a happy marriage for us is sleeping in separate beds. So that's just a pain in the ass when it comes to mattresses like this, because we need two. But he kept insisting for me to get one, so I'm positive now that the dip in that mattress has been temporarily remedied, and my back feels better today. I'm positive that that's the issue. So, because like nothing has cracked in my back yet, and I'm not having that shooting pain today that I've had for the last almost week and a half. So I'm hoping that this fixes it. The mattress that I picked had really good reviews. Pretty much everybody that reviewed it mentioned that they suffer from back pain, and this made it so much better. And just the fact that I've been sleeping on such an old mattress for so long, it's gotta remedy something. It is like 7 o'clock at night. We just had dinner, and I thought I would come on and tell you the ridiculous story. We got McDonald's tonight because Aiden wanted McDonald's, and I was like, screw it, because I have to do grocery shopping, and I had no meat thawed out. So I've told you guys we live really close to a McDonald's. I usually just order on the app because there's always a 20% off coupon on there. So if you do your order and then you go pick it up curbside, it's usually, I will give it to them that they're usually on the ball and like very rarely mess up our order, unlike the one in the town that we used to live in, where every single time we went they would mess something up. But I don't know if they just had a bunch of new people working there tonight, or they didn't have enough people on or something. It was very busy because we went at like 6 o'clock, and that's just not a good time to go because it's super busy at that time. So it took probably 15 minutes sitting there before anything came out, and I knew it was going to take a while because there was a guy that on the side of us that had been sitting there, and then another, like an SUV on the right side that was there when we pulled in. So the guy on the side of us, like, we all had our windows open because it's still kind of warm outside, and he kept freaking out. Like, you could hear him call his girlfriend or his wife or whatever, and she was like, the phone was connected through Bluetooth so you could hear her on the damn speakers, and he was bitching that like they forgot his drink, that he's been sitting there for like 20 minutes, blah blah blah. So finally a girl came out with some of his food, I guess, and something was wrong with that, so she had to go back in for something else. And it's kind of like, at that point, whenever that happens to us, Steven will like go in so that the person doesn't have to keep coming out. Just makes more sense to do it that way. So he's still bitching in his car. There's a guy like shadow boxing on the street corner across the street. I don't know what he was doing, but like every time a car would pull up, he'd be like probably on drugs. But at that point, the guy whose food was wrong, and he was just still sitting there waiting for the girl to come back out, he was recording the guy that was shadow boxing and laughing at him. Then finally someone came out with our food, and I'm like, I'm gonna check this just to be sure. What we had ordered was Aiden's hamburger and a chocolate milk, which I didn't realize they didn't give me the chocolate milk until we were already home, because I was focused on the other crap they forgot. We got what did Steven get? He got a quarter pounder with a medium fry and a medium iced tea, sweet tea, whatever. And then I had ordered the 2 cheeseburger meal with a medium fry and a Sprite. So they come out, they gave us the bag of food and 2 drinks. She was like, they give you a large Sprite instead of a medium Sprite by accident, but they didn't charge you for it, so you're all set. And then she took off right away because they were so busy. So I checked the bag. They didn't have the 2 cheeseburgers in the bag. I didn't realize that the what do you call it? The chocolate milk wasn't in the bag or anything. So we missed that. Steven went inside to get the 2 cheeseburgers, and then we get home and I go to take a sip of the drink. It's water. They gave me a large water instead of a medium Sprite, and they didn't give me Eden's chocolate milk. Oh, and then before she even gave us our food, she gave the guy his wrong food, and then she came over to us with another bag and was like, "Did you have the small fry and the quarter pounder?" And I was like, "Nope." We had 3 meals. So she went back in, but like, I don't know how they were so confused with everything tonight. They were just giving everybody the wrong stuff, and like, I don't know. I feel for them. I'm never like mean to these people or anything, because working with the public sucks. And unless you have done it, you don't realize how much it sucks. So I'm never like snippy or angry with these people, but it was like, whoa, they must be having a rough night there, because there's going to be people that are not as patient as we were. I know that. But anyway, that was that excitement. I'm trying to get some stuff done because I need to bring stuff to the post office tomorrow. Steven's already, that his contract is up with that job, and they haven't found him another one yet, so that's not great. I told him, I'm like, let's look for one that's not through this damn temp agency, because they're not looking out for you. They're finding you crap jobs to begin with, and it's not a sustainable thing to keep going through this damn temp agency. So it's Friday, and it's almost 5 o'clock. I'm like already ready to go to bed. I've had so many issues with like orders and shipping and stuff today. What was it earlier? I'm trying to think what the issue was before, because all that's in my mind right now is the one I'm dealing with right now. I'm like, I don't know what's up with like customs in Spain. I don't have many customers in Spain, but I've never had this issue before. I've already shipped this to this person twice, and it's cost me $26 each time I have to ship it, because it's very expensive to ship there right now. The first time, we didn't know where the package was because it kept bouncing around, and then it got sent back. I think I talked about this a couple weeks ago. It got sent back to me that had the sticker on it, that like usually if you get returned mail or a returned package, it will have a sticker on it with one of the reasons checked off as to why they sent it back. It had the sticker on it. They didn't check anything off, so I didn't know why they sent it back or what was wrong with it. So I'm like, okay, I will reship it to you. And now she's telling me it's there in Spain, but it's stuck in customs, and they want her to show her proof of purchase, like proof that she bought it. I didn't mark it as a gift or anything, so I don't know why they're holding it in customs. So I don't know. I'm just very weary lately of shipping anywhere other than like US and Canada, because there's always so many problems. Anyway, this is just like, when something like this happens, it's like constantly on my mind until it gets fixed. So this is just going to drive me nuts now. Because this was a $110 order, and I've already spent $40-something to ship it to her twice. It's like I'm not making any money off of this thing. And then Etsy sales have absolutely sucked this week. Nobody's ordering. I can't have another sale right now because I'm already backed up on the other ones. I just brought back my whipped soaps because it's finally cool enough to be able to ship them. I usually only have them in the fall and winter, because once spring starts getting warm, it's too warm outside and they start melting and they get all gross. I was supposed to get the groceries today, and they were supposed to come at 4. It's 5 o'clock now. I just get a thing saying it's delayed and they don't know when it's going to be here, so I rescheduled it for tomorrow because I'm like, screw it. I was trying to get them a day earlier to like get everything for Aiden's cake squared away and everything, like just in case if they were out of something, I could go to the store tomorrow and get it. But I can still do that anyway, so everything is working against me today. What was the other thing that was aggravating me was I was trying to I was gonna say get a job, but it's not like, it's like I used to do transcription work, and I tried to look up jobs that were similar to that because Steven's having such shit luck finding anything, and I found this place that you can work doing stuff like training chatbots and stuff, but like they're having me take this 3-hour course, and the first part of it was simple and like self-explanatory, like how to rate responses in chatbot services and stuff, programs. But then it's like giving me this entire 5-paragraph essay, and they want me to like edit it and check it for spelling errors and stuff is fine. Grammar, that's my thing. I can check that super easily, but they want me to like check it for accuracy and go on Google and everything and make sure like these dates are accurate and like this time period is accurate and everything. And like it's been so long since I've been in school, and this was like about some battle. History was one of my worst subjects. I friggin' hate history. I can't retain any of the information. Reading it to me is boring. So I gave up on it. I don't know if I even want to try to pursue it, the rest of it, because it turns my brain to mush. I can't. And I don't want to sit here for hours on hours doing this if I'm not going to end up getting it anyway. So I'm being super negative, and I got super pissed off at it, and so that was yesterday that I was trying to do that. I wanted to open it back up again today, but I didn't want to get re-aggravated from everything I was dealing with yesterday. Such a pain in the ass. I'm just gonna tack this on to the end of this video because it's the next day and things are still all screwed up. So I had said last night I rescheduled my grocery delivery for today because they had delayed it and they couldn't tell me what time it was gonna come, and I was sick of waiting. So I usually get it today anyway on Saturdays. I scheduled it for 11 a.m., which is what I usually do it for, and it's still saying that it hasn't even been picked yet, which it doesn't usually do that. It's usually been picked at least a half an hour before they're supposed to leave the store with it. So it's now 12:15. I had just gotten off the customer service chat, because usually when you do that they'll give you like a $15 coupon for next time, which they did, but he was like, the driver Ryan got to the store at 11:36, so he should be there soon. And I'm like, but it's not updating anything on the app, so I just wanted to make sure. And he's like, when something's delayed, we ask that you wait 2 hours, blah blah blah. If it's not delivered by 2 p.m., contact us again, whatever. But then as soon as I got off with him, I got a text message saying my Walmart delivery was dropped off. And I'm like, that's weird, because if he was outside, they usually ring the doorbell so you can bring your groceries in. So I got an email and a text message saying that it had been delivered. We go out there and there's nothing out there. So now I'm on the chat with somebody else explaining the situation, and they're like, we're really sorry this happened. The best thing we can do is to process a refund, because when I tried to process a replacement, it won't go through. And I said, no, I don't want a refund because it takes too long to go back onto the card, and I can't afford another round of groceries with that money not going back onto my card. It was like $150 worth of groceries. I'm just gonna call the store instead, because like I just told her, do not refund it. I'm trying to wait to see what she says. This is like, I'm almost ready to be in tears right now because I'm so fucking aggravated. I really need to just suck it up and go grocery shopping again. Fuck you, I'm not even gonna say goodbye to you. I'm leaving and I'm gonna go call the store. That's the best thing I can do, because this only happened like a massive screw up like this one other time, like last winter or something, and the store was able to fix it. So this has been like 2 hours of trying to figure this out, and I don't think I'm ever gonna order groceries for delivery again after this. This has been, I'm like freaking, I need to calm down now because I'm just upsetting myself. So the store couldn't do shit, which I don't understand, because I don't see how someone couldn't take the same order and just put it back into the system and have someone deliver it again. There's always a way to do that. I don't give a shit who you are. You can figure out a way to do that. So the guy at the store was saying he couldn't see the, like when he puts in the order number, he could see my name and the amount it was, but couldn't see any of the groceries that were on the list, which makes no sense to me. They can't see who delivered it because it's a third party that picks up and delivers all their deliveries. Walmart has enough fucking money that they should be able to hire inside people in their stores to do the deliveries. So that doesn't make any sense to me either, but they always use like DoorDash drivers or something. I don't know specifically which one they use, but I know they use those companies to do their deliveries. So he couldn't see that it was already marked as delivered or anything in the system. He said something about like he saw the order pop up this morning and then couldn't see anything about it. So I'm like, whatever, dude. So he couldn't do anything for me at the store. He was told us to call 1-800-Walmart. And I'm like, dude, I was just on the chat with 2 different people who couldn't help me. They just wanted to give me a refund, and I didn't want a refund because it takes like 3 to 5 days to go back on the card, and I need groceries now. So the 1-800-Walmart tried to look into it and everything and says it looks like it was a driver theft, which means the dude that supposedly picked him up, even though the store said they didn't see it marked as picked up today, it had to have been, because I was getting the notifications in my email and on my phone that said it was delivered. There was no picture either, which is a dead giveaway, because even if they don't take a picture of the actual groceries, they always take a picture of the front door or something to prove that they were here and delivered it. There was no picture, nothing. It just said delivered at 11:53 a.m. The guy left the store at 11:36 a.m., which, again, I don't know why it took 20 minutes to deliver to me, but he must have, maybe he took other people's groceries too. So yeah, I'm losing my train of thought here. Anyway, all that they could do is give me a refund, and I'm super friggin' aggravated right now because I had like Aiden's wrapping paper in that order and the candles for his cake and everything, so I'm hoping it gets refunded before Thursday, because Thursday is his birthday and I need all that stuff to wrap his thank God I already ordered like the cake mix and everything, because what else was I gonna say? That it just boggles my mind that they couldn't just take that order and re-put it in the system. Why couldn't you do that? I can do that on my website for people's orders. I could duplicate an order if I wanted and reship it to them. I don't understand why that was such. And they should have given me some friggin' money off, because I'm so fucking aggravated about this. I could have been more of an asshole, but like I said, it's not these people's fault. So I don't like to be an asshole like that. It's obviously the person that picked it up and said they delivered it. That's the person that I would love to yell at, but Ugh, so fucking aggravating. Like, I told them, like, we can even go pick it up. If you can put that order back in the system, I can come grab it. Which, I'm either gonna do the pickup from now on or just go shopping because freaking, I don't want to deal with this anymore. Everybody's probably gonna call me lazy for getting grocery delivery, but when you have a kid, it's so much easier to just either go pick it, like do the curbside pickup or have it delivered. And I've been having it delivered since like the pandemic started, so. And I end up saving money because I'm not like browsing the aisles and getting shit I don't need. I'm just ordering the groceries and that's that. Or like in instances like this week where I needed wrapping paper and birthday candles, I do that. I won't be able to get any work done today because friggin' this just took the wind out of my sails. But anyway, I'm gonna end the vlog for now and I'll talk to you guys next week.